Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Aztecs will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Fresno State's offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, and take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that side of the down.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Hankins. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aztecs offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Adams. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference.
Mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, the quarterback throwing a strike.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
And the Aztecs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Warner. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Fresno State working from the red zone. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that...
Running free. He's loose. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quarterback making adjustments. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now, forcing a third down.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. Oh, and the attempt is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They'll try the left side. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is down to a field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. the back and leaves it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28. Back to pass, it's Warner. Quick strike complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McClain. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Napier. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He might want another play. 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to
Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a cut. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Aztecs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
When you're throwing these, combining has got to be so good between the two of them.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Warner. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's got it on the move.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And that's just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Might be changing the route. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Warner. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Napier. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Warner. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands. It's McClain. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab, makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in. But
he tries to take the top off. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this rivalry game?
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
This drive will open from the 15. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Turning on the Jets. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack this.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. You got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Aztecs are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fifth interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Takes it the other way. And a big return. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Relentless to the 4.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give and tick, 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 tick. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Napier. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. What a play call there. Jesse, I fully expected them to throw.
You did, Reese. I did. Everybody in this stadium did. You know, the coaching staff did too, because of the defense they played. They were not expecting the offense to keep it on the ground, but kudos to them. They got fooled, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Here we go. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later.
Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, San Diego State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Here comes the 2-point try. Quarterback making checks. He'll try to slam it in. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
Thanks so much.